Alrighty.
Hey everybody, welcome in. It is another Yuletide sampler too. I've got Cathy from My Hobby Home and Alicia from Quilty Bird Piecing hanging out with me tonight. We are going to finish up block 7. Can you believe we're already at block 7? It's crazy,
I
right?
know, right?
Doesn't seem like we've been doing this that long.
It doesn't.
It's been flying by. All right, so Cathy, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing good. Trying to get my tablet to open up for me here.
All right. And Alicia,
I,
how
I
about you?
think the
How are you
timer
doing
had
tonight?
I am well. Glad to be off work.
Yes.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling well. Welcome in, DJ. DJ is in the chat and says, "Hi, everyone. Welcome
Hey, DJ.
in. Glad you are here. Thank you for
And
letting
I'm
us."
not seeing chats just yet, so I can't say hello yet to anybody because I cut my tablet on and I had to update.
So I
That
think,
tells you how often I look at it.
well, I think from here on out, I just need to add that to the moment. Okay, Cathy just signed in. All right, have you updated your tablet yet?
Yeah.
I'll just
Well,
add it to the list.
yeah, it normally is already updated itself, which is kind of shocking that it didn't.
True. Hey, Chloe, welcome in. Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
Chloe.
Hi,
I
How are
am
you doing today?
right. And Patricia's here as well. She says, "Hi, everyone. Happy Friday."
Hi,
Chloe. Hi,
Patricia.
Patricia.
It is a happy Friday.
It is. We're getting to hang out and sew.
Yes.
That makes it happy no matter what. That's in my book anyway. That's how I think about it. All right.
Mine is a
Erasing.
happy. Mine is happy because I got to go to the chiropractor today.
Very good. I bet your back is
There.
feeling a lot happier, huh?
Well, he told me we have to start slow because it is locked up.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know it's locked up. I can't
Gosh.
even walk to my mailbox because it hurts so bad.
Oh no.
Mm.
Well,
But he said we're gonna start slow, and he said, and then I'm really gonna dig in there and get in there. I was like, okay.
hey,
That sounds frightening.
did he sound a little too happy about that?
Oh, he's happy when I come in anyway because he knows like my back is a lost cause.
Oh, gotcha.
But he's just happy to see that I'm not having surgery on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, Sheila, welcome in. She says, "Hey, ladies and everyone."
Hi, Sheila.
Okay, my chat's not running.
That's all right. I'll read the chat as it comes through. I do not mind. I'm quite accustomed to that. So,
Okay, there it goes. I got it back.
yay! You have the chat. Perfect. All
Yeah,
right.
hopefully.
I think
Hi,
everybody
Sheila.
may be over at Becca's still hanging out.
Sheila, does people sing "Oh Sheila" to you?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Prince's
That
"Oh
brings back
Sheila"?
memories.
Oh, yeah. Woo,
Oh.
girl, that was our party song when I was growing up.
Oh, thank you, DJ. DJ said that they saw that I had approved them for the MeWe group, which I do have a MeWe group, guys, in case you are not on Facebook or you don't want to be on Facebook. Um, and DJ has 3 groups on MeWe: New Horizons Above and Beyond, Harley the Cat, and Dog Friends, and New Times, New Beginnings. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation to join. I appreciate it.
Oh, Sheila. Well,
Oh,
I'm sorry, Sheila. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
she says that they do
It's such
sing
a
it to
great
her.
song, though. It is such a great song. I mean, I am an all Prince. But to tell you how big of a Prince family we are, my whole family. My niece, when she got the one that just got married about a month ago,
Uh-huh.
she walked down the aisle to Purple Rain.
Oh, wow.
That was
That
her
I'm a big
daddy's
fan.
favorite. That was her daddy's favorite song,
I was
and and he passed a couple years. He passed a year or so ago, and in a very freak accident,
Oh gosh.
and doing something he'd always done it a million times,
So,
and this one time it just
it just
wasn't a good
didn't.
idea to do it.
Yeah, it just didn't work out the way he thought. Sheila says
No,
it's an awesome song, and it came out when she was in college, so it was fun.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I bet you were the party girl, Sheila. Had a song about you.
Yeah, I was a big
oh,
Prince fan too. I was heartbroken when he
Oh,
passed away.
I was too.
It's like, you playing with me, right? No.
hi Pam, good to see you. How are you doing on unpacking? Because Pam moved into a bigger apartment, which is a fantastic move to make. I know she's been busy doing all of that moving stuff, so it's good to see you in the chat.
Yeah, we've been kind of helping my daughter with her move. I mean, she moved over a month ago, but like she said, she has to work every day, and then she's got a 2 year old. She still has stuff in boxes under her carport that she's trying to empty out. She can't even find her scrubs to go to work, so she had to go buy new scrubs.
Oops.
I
That's
was
so
like, you
hard.
could just go through the boxes and bags under your carport. She's like, Mama, it's just too much.
Oh,
She said, when I find them, I'll have extras.
there you go. When I move, I always pack a suitcase. And I pack a suitcase probably about a month or two before I move, if I have that kind of time. I pack a suitcase and I pack the clothes that I could live on for those 2 months. Like, I'm gonna have to wash, I know that. But like, I pack the clothes and I test pack toiletries, and then everything that isn't needed to be in that suitcase goes to be packed. So that way, when I was working, I had work clothes. I always had my son's favorite toys. Like, I had all of that. I have the dog's favorite toys. I have him some stuff. But, we always had suitcases packed with what we needed immediately. And then I always had a suitcase packed with the essentials like paper towels and paper plates and the plastic silverware stuff. So that way we would be able to move in and not have to worry about not having toilet paper or having paper
Yeah.
towels or what have you.
She cleaned her kitchen and the closet in her kitchen
Uh-huh.
too, and that was the first things they moved.
Oh, yeah.
So they were able to put all of that up.
Oh,
Did you see
nice.
Chloe's her comment? She's taken out her oldest quilt to complete. It's like 15 or 16 years old.
Oh, wow, Chloe.
Wow, Chloe.
I cannot wait to see it. Cannot wait.
Excited about that.
All right, Pam says
I
that
know you are too.
yeah. Pam says the long arm rails are on. Now to set up the brains. Rest of the apartment is about 60% together. Oh, you're so welcome. Make your oh
Hi.
yes, Sheila, you're not wrong. Make your bed first.
I am totally the opposite. When
Okay.
I move in, if I move in on a Monday, I need to be done packing. My house is done packing by Wednesday. I'm through.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is up, everything is on the wall, everything is everywhere because I need to sit down.
That's how my husband is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
done.
Well, they didn't have the ability to do that because her fiance works out of town, actually out of state, and she works at a doctor's office, and they are short-handed right now, so she's working 6 days a week
Ouch.
and has a
Wow.
2-year-old.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and she's like, it's more important to spend time with her baby. But like, on the weekend they cleaned the house, and they started like cleaning in the kitchen, and they did the bathrooms. So she took all of her linen stuff over and things that she could spare. She kept like paper plates at their house, and
Yeah.
like prepared meals so she wouldn't have to cook
Yeah,
and everything could
absolutely.
just be microwave. So, like the microwave and paper plates and things like that was the last thing she carried to their house.
Um,
And her husband, I might as well call him her husband. They've been together since she was in fourth grade.
wow.
So, I mean, so technically, if it was Texas, they'd legally be married.
Yeah. Sheila's asking if he works in Arkansas since that's close to Louisiana. Um, Chloe says it's a baby quilt with Winnie the Pooh fabric that she started for a friend's baby, and she has a coworker that'll love it. I love it. And Patricia is
Aw,
asking if that is a laser light on your machine, Alicia.
it is.
We
It
we got
is.
we convinced her it was worth it.
All three of us have one now.
Yeah. So here's mine, and you see the cord run into Cathy's, and you see Alicia's hanging out. We're the three
It
laser
is.
ladies.
Oh Lord, yeah. We got a skunk. We got a skunk.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I smell it. My
I
Bless
am.
her
husband
mind.
thinks
I've never been around one.
my husband thinks it's a
Oh.
bright idea to let the dog run loose outside, and I'm like, no, that's not a good idea because he will chase them, or she will chase them, and they'll go under our house.
Oh
And I'm
gosh.
thinking I smell it. Because the other night I woke up in the middle of the night and I started smelling that and I was like, this smells like somebody smoking weed up in here. And I called my husband. I said, I think we got a skunk.
Oh.
And I told him, I said, it smelled like somebody was smoking weed.
I think
He's like, are
Patricia.
you sure?
Yeah. Um. Yes, Sheila. The lasers do actually help. It's great for doing your lines versus having to
Yeah.
have the tape down. It makes such a big difference. I believe, I'm going to double check, make sure it's there. I had put a link to the laser. There we go. I'm going to share
Yeah.
my
I was going to
link
say,
to
I
it.
have a link
Yeah,
also.
yeah, I'll put it in the chat for you. And that's to the one that I have specifically. And I have a washer, one of those metal washers. Currently, it's masking tape down so that I have a magnetic source because it is magnetic, and my machine doesn't have anything magnetic up there for it to attach to. And I also want to carry mine between my two machines, so my travel machine and my home machine. Um, so I don't want mine permanently affixed, but that's how I've got mine on mine right now. I'm going to change how I attach that washer later. So
Yeah, I think in all of my videos now I have a link for it. And Shayla, take it from somebody. I used to draw the line on every piece of fabric that needed it on there,
mm-hmm.
always. I
Yeah.
mean, every single piece. I have not had to mark a line a single time since I got my light.
Yeah.
And they turned out better than they did when I didn't use it. So, I mean, they turn out better now than they did then. And I had the line.
Yeah.
But
And I was using
I
tape.
probably will not travel with mine. When I go to sit and sew and stuff like that, I'll probably take it off
That's
and leave it
fair.
here and just use the line when I go.
And that's perfectly fine. I've thought about putting tape on my travel machine, but I just haven't yet. The quarter-inch line tape, whatever. I just haven't yet. But I want to be able to travel with the light because if I'm going to get used to it,
yeah.
I want it. And I am playing with mine, guys. So take it from me. I'm fidgety. Marlene and Rena, welcome into both of you.
Hello,
Glad
Marlene
you
and
are
Rena.
here. Patricia
Hi,
did.
everyone. Hey,
Yeah, Patricia
Rena.
says she just did 250 half square triangles last week and drew the line on every one of them. Oh my gosh. You have entirely too much patience. I'm accused of patience with my 1-inch squares, but that's too much patience. I kind of cut corners wherever I can.
Now, talking about attaching this, I'm going to be taking the magnet out of mine and
Okay.
putting a 3M Velcro disc on mine.
Oh, you know what? That gives me a thought. I could put the magnet piece underneath. Like I could open my case up and put it underneath, and then I wouldn't have anything on the outside.
See, I don't want the magnet on my machine at all
It'll be fine
because
right there.
I'm putting a magnet on all my electronics are on the other side
Yeah,
of
and
my machine.
mine are too, but I just don't like the rest of it
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sheila
because
said is asking if we have the crosshair version. Yes, mine has the crosshairs.
Mine does too.
Yeah, it does. It does.
mine does too. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I use the straight line though.
Yeah,
It
I
took me
haven't.
a second for that to register what she was asking.
Yeah, I don't use the other line at all yet. I haven't found a need for it. I guess I could if it was like I need to sew to a certain point and then pivot. I could use the crosshair for that. But it's not something you do often enough. And my presser foot has those 1/4 inch markings. Hey, Janet, welcome in. You're not late. You're just on time. Patricia has decided that we've convinced her she's getting a
Hey,
laser
Janet.
light.
They're very inexpensive.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not crazy.
I think this one here that I have, it's got the 3 different lights on it. And I think I paid $18 for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I paid
it's
18 for mine.
a
I mean, it's
subscriber bought
very
mine.
affordable.
I
In the
opted
big
out of the
scheme of
one that
things.
you guys sent me just simply because I wanted it to come sooner. So I bought one of the other ones that would come like the next day.
That's fair. Yeah, mine did take a very long time to get here. A subscriber bought it for me, so I'm not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
So they just sent me a link
I
for
think
what
I
it
got
was after they sent it.
I think I got mine in 2 days. So,
Okay.
but I do have an Amazon warehouse less than 10 miles away from my house. So,
I do not have one near that close.
I mean, it could have come from, well, they just built this warehouse last year.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not that close, but I'm in between. Like one
yeah.
is in Bessemer, Tammy. One's in
Okay.
Bessemer and the other one's in Prattville. So I'm
Oh,
like square in between
you
the both.
are. You are.
So
Janet
I'm
says,
surprised they couldn't get this to you in 2 days then, because I got mine in 2 days because it came out of out of the warehouse there.
But they don't all, if you don't look at the dates on them, they weren't all available to come in 2 days. Some of
yeah,
them were like shipping
Yeah.
through the mail from the manufacturer or the people that were selling
Yeah.
the Amazon and delivering.
yeah.
So I just chose one that would get to me.
And mine has to come to a PO box, so that sometimes makes it a little bit more challenging. We've had Amazon deliver packages to the building, and they leave it downstairs on first floor, which is not guarded. And they're just like, okay, we delivered. They delivered to the building, not to the apartments.
Really?
Yeah, we've had a few issues with the Amazon delivery drivers here. It's really fun when
See, my Amazon guy, he knows me now. He knows me. And he knows exactly where I want my packages set. On my
that's
back porch, on my bench.
that's perfect. I had to replace my watch, so I don't have the updated band for it because I thought I was going to be able to use the same band and I can't. But I had to update my watch, and they said, "Well, signature required." I'm like, "All right." So I was watching, and they're like right in the neighborhood, and they're coming around the apartment complex, and I'm like, okay, they're like just down the street, and so I'm sitting very close to just getting up and going straight to the door. The UPS driver rang my doorbell or knocked on the door, and by the time I went the 20 steps to the door, he was gone. There was like no, he didn't require a signature at all. I'm like, yeah. So sometimes we have delivery problems here, guys.
Oh, I do too.
So,
You do too. I think it happens everywhere.
yeah, it does. It does. And
If I
especially
could get
y'all
FedEx to not put my packages in the rain,
that too.
I don't know why. It's like they don't want to go on the porch, so they'll sit it half in the rain and half in the porch
Yeah.
every time.
Well, that's how my delivery guys know me now, because they were putting them on the steps. Even though the steps are under the carport, they're at the edge of the carport,
Oh, yeah.
which it rains under right there. And I just told him, I'm like, man, we got to have it up on the porch, on the bench, so it doesn't get wet.
Patricia says that her husband calls her the Amazon Queen. They hear a lot.
Yep.
Oh,
We do.
if I ever win the lottery, I'm not going to tell anybody, but there's going to be signs. There's gonna be
Exactly. Me
signs.
too.
Hey, Rita, welcome in. Glad you're here.
Listen,
Hi,
I'm
Rita, how are you
delivery
doing?
queen, period. If it can be delivered, I'm ordering it delivery. My husband
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, now you know you can go
Yes.
get that. I was like, but that dude needed a job though. He need his job.
Oh, we're defending the Amazon delivery guy, huh? I love it.
Anybody, even if it's Walmart, you not gonna go get that? That driver needed some gas today, and they needed some money to go get some gas in their car. They needed the time and the drive. They needed work.
Well, I
Oh,
said here, Walmart, we have the Spark, and that's the
Yep.
delivery drivers for Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They'll go and they'll do the grocery pickup. They'll actually go do the shopping and then bring it to you.
Mm-hmm.
My brother and sister-in-law, that's kind of like their side gig,
oh yeah.
See?
because they do that all year long for Christmas.
Oh, that makes sense. Hey,
I know a
And
Russ.
girl.
Welcome
I know a girl
in.
who does it, and she only does it when she's like short on something. So maybe she needs a little bit more money to get her car note paid. You know what I'm saying? Or a little bit
yeah,
more to do this, that, and that. That's why I told my husband they need jobs. These folks ain't doing this because they ain't got nothing else to do.
Most of them.
They need work.
I'm glad you're here, Russ. Welcome in. Good to see you, sir.
who's
Russ,
here? My thing didn't.
he's Quilt Meets World.
Okay, what's the name?
Quilt Meets World, and it's Russ.
Hi.
Rhett.
Russ. Russ.
Russ. Oh, Russ.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Russ. Sorry, I have not learned all these names. You would think I'd know this,
That's okay. That is one
but
of my gifts,
my
guys.
brain does not retain that kind of information. Tammy's does.
Mine definitely does. Patricia says she
Mine
loves
don't.
Walmart delivery. And Rita says that her daughter does the Uber and sometimes she does the delivery stuff too. Yeah. I've thought about doing that. But I would not be the one to go into the store and go pick it up. I'd have to go through, like I do the Uber Eats for like drive-through stuff. But if you want me to go in someplace to go pick up your food, no, I'm good. Rita says she gave up trying to remember names, and Russ says that he has name problems too. Well, you're in good company, Russ. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, sir? Glad to have you join us. Yeah, I did. I didn't do delivery or anything like that, but for a little bit, I took a job with Pizza Hut to take orders. And so people would call, and I was living in Alabama at the time. People would call from the eastern states at the beginning of my day, and then by the time everything was said and done, I was taking calls from California.
Yeah.
I didn't make too much money doing it, though. That's the only problem. Hey, Chris, welcome in. Chris Montour is here. Welcome in. She says, good evening,
Hi,
everyone.
Chris.
Hello, Chris.
And then Sheila is saying that Russ is going to be on Sean's live tomorrow. Oh, okay. I might be awake in time for Sean's live tomorrow. I don't know. Hey, Zaza, welcome in.
Hi, Zaza.
We're having all the big names come in. Oh, Russ says he's just chilling on the couch. He ran out of Best Press while starting his Art East second star to the right kit. Oh, what's your starch backup plan, Russ? Inquiring minds want to know.
He says starch backup plans.
Yeah. What's his backup plan since he ran out of? He ran out of Best Press, so he just needs more Best Press. Never mind. I misread. And Pat is here. Welcome in, Pat. Glad you are here. Glad you made it tonight.
Hello, Pat.
I need to turn my steam on. Good, I do have enough extra water. I was looking to see where my water bottle was for my iron. Oh, Russ is buying more Best Press tomorrow.
Rose, how I do it, I buy 2 gallons at a time
Yeah.
when I buy Best Press. And I actually need to do a refill on mine right now as we speak.
Hey, good time for Russ to mention it.
Yeah. I thought about doing it before we went live, and I completely forgot about it.
Oh.
But that's okay. I had a lot going at that moment.
Yeah. Well, this is all I have left of my pre-mixed. That's it.
Is that from Stapler?
Uh-huh. I still have a little bit more.
Oh, have you heard of Stiff It?
Mm-mm. That's that stuff that you got, isn't it?
No, that is
Oh.
something that I just found. So
What is it?
it's called Stiff It.
Okay.
So I didn't know that cowboy jeans were a real thing. Were they like really hard starch jeans?
Oh, yeah.
Stiff It is a company that started making starch after Stayflow closed.
Oh, okay.
Because they wanted for that market for the cowboy jeans.
Okay.
So they make this product that costs from them $8 and something. That is like Starflow. It's in the same size bottle. You shake it, you mix it, and you make your own starch.
Oh, good. I will need to look that one up because
They sell on the TikTok shop.
Oh, I don't want to go to TikTok. I'm not gonna
You
get
can get it
in.
on
I have
Amazon
probably-
too, but to get the price that you want, the price that I'm giving is sold on a TikTok shop. You can get it from Amazon for a little bit more because they added because of the fact that you get that free shipping.
Gotcha. Rita says Wranglers are supposed to be stiff. Yes. Welcome to
Them
cowboy
things
country.
just stand up on their
I
own.
didn't know it was a thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You come up here and when it comes to rodeo time, everybody is out in their jeans and they are starched. And they've got that crease down the front line or
The
whatever.
front,
Yeah,
yeah.
my husband loves to do that to his jeans. I'm like, why? And then until I moved
Yeah,
out here, I
like
didn't know.
I thought people stopped doing that like in the 80s. I didn't know it was a real thing. I thought that was like done with.
My husband was an adult in the 80s, really. So that if he started it as a teenager, he's continuing to do it.
So no, this is not the stuff that I bought before. What I bought before was from a dry cleaning company. This
Oh
is the
wow.
Stiff It.
Nice. Okay. So I've got somebody that's trying some cornstarch version of making her own starch. So what I may do is do that and then compare it to what that does.
And
see
that's
which one
what
I like
this is.
better.
Now the caveat to that is because it's cowboy stuff, it smells like a brand new Dune Burke purse.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
we
good.
like
It has
that
a-
smell.
It has a leather smell to it,
Oh.
but it's not strong.
Okay.
It's not like a strong leather smell. So once you thin it, it's just gonna give you. It probably doesn't smell good being cooked cornstarch, so they just kind of use something to smell it a little bit, smell it up. But it does. It smells like a brand new purse, y'all. It do.
I'm going to have to. I don't know if I want the brand new purse smell in my studio. I do
Oh,
have a
I
dog.
love
Well,
the smell.
I do have a
and I
dog.
mean, it just smells like like leather. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
Like
love
real
the smell of the
authentic
brand
leather.
new purse.
I just added some essential oil to it.
So I'm loving these comments. Zaza says, Alicia, is that the stuff you bought a crate of? And that we've already answered that one. Then Rita says, military creases on Western shirts. Yes, very much so.
Yes.
Patricia says that her husband processes jeans and t-shirts. Yes. You've met my husband then. Sheila says, stiff, it sounds like something you buy at the corner gas station store.
The packaging looked like it too, though.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And welcome in, Dora Lynn. You caught the tail end of it. Or, well, you caught the middle of a good conversation. Zaza says that she remembers her granny putting creases in her jeans. It took me ages to get them out. Yes. Yes, it will.
And then when you can't make, the reason I don't like them is because when you can't make them match, you end up with like that double crease in your pants when you repress them the next time.
Yes.
I hate that.
Very much so. I don't like creases in my jeans because then I feel like I'm supposed to be too much more professional. And this is about as professional as I like to get. So, I mean, I will dress up, don't get me wrong, but I don't like to. I don't want it an everyday thing. It's like a once in a while thing for me.
I love dressing up, but I know better than to where I work now. Used to, I dressed up every day when I worked at the university.
Yeah.
But now, I don't even
dress
put
more than
makeup
I
on.
don't.
Yeah, I'm not into the whole dressing up thing unless I just have to. Rita says the only thing that she does not like about making the cornstarch starch is that it has a very short shelf life and you have to keep it cold or put it in the refrigerator. Okay. I did not know that. So we're going to see.
Yeah, I did know. Now that I did know because it's organic.
Yeah. That makes sense. Because I could see it molding. That makes sense. The creases make it to where you dress to impress, says Pat. I know,
Yes.
but why? Railway lines in any pressed out looks bad. Yeah. Yeah, if you do the double creases, yeah. Because those are called railway lines, yeah. I could totally mess with my husband, and while he's gone, I could hide his iron. So when he comes home and wants to press something, he'd have to go looking for it.
So I guess that's the question. Does anyone still iron their clothes?
Not I. Oh, Alicia does.
I do.
Well, okay, so here's what I do. I pull something out that I want to wear, and I look at my husband, and I go, this needs to be pressed before I wear it, doesn't it? And he looks at me, and he agrees that it needs to be pressed. So he will go pull his iron and ironing board out and press it for me.
Well,
so that I don't have to.
Now that's the thing I was telling people at work is that, it used to be a whole aisle full of irons if you went into Walmart or Target. And if you go in there now, you might see 6.
Yeah.
And that's all you see because people don't press like they used to. But I just can't. I can't be too rough dried. I don't like that's what my mama used to call it. She does not like for her children to be rough dried. That's when you take it out to dry and just put it on.
That's true. That's true. All right. So Patricia does not press. Sheila does. Zaza uses scented ironing water and potato vodka. If she runs out of best press, she keeps emergency supplies, and she does iron her clothes. Chloe says, not anymore. I'm with you on that, Chloe. And Chris says, only if I really have to. Yeah, I'm with you on that, too. And Sheila says, emergency vodka, Zaza. Uh-huh. Oh, y'all are cracking me up.
Alicia, to answer why you only see maybe 6 in a store now, most people send their clothes that have to be pressed. They send them to the dry cleaners because the dry cleaners are press them for them.
Oh,
Dry
there's that
cleaners
too.
are now few and far between. It is because most clothes are made out of poly,
Yeah.
and you don't
Yeah.
have to press them.
Well, clothes are natural fibers are coming back.
They are.
I think
100,
so too, but the going
100% cotton.
for years has been the poly stuff.
Well, people are now finding out and realizing that all that poly stuff, the more you wash it, it breaks down into like microplastics,
Mm-hmm.
which they have found crosses the brain barrier.
Yes, it does.
So that's scary.
It is. So Rita says, or Chloe said that her grandma used to iron her bed sheets. I do know someone who does that still.
Yep, we
Not me
did.
Yes.
and not my husband.
Spring cleaning. You have to take them curtains off the wall and wash them up, and then put them on that ironing board and press
Yep.
them back up so they can go back on that window.
Now I do that with curtains. I don't do it with bed sheets. It feels really nice when somebody does it to your bed sheets, but I don't do that. I don't have that energy. Rita says when she was doing square dancing all the time, her dress was pressed, and so was her hubby's Western shirts. I believe it. Chris is a wash and dry person. Me too. I make sure I pull it out of the dryer immediately so there's no wrinkles. And make sure it's hung up. I don't fold a lot of clothes for the very reason that if I folded them, then I might actually have to press them eventually, and I'm trying to avoid that. Let's see.
Yeah, all my clothes are hung up.
Oh, Azad is clarifying that she does not drink vodka. So that vodka is indeed emergency starch vodka.
Yeah.
Marlene says she presses sometimes. And Rita says that she does iron her sheets. She cannot handle the wrinkles. I would love to have you come iron my sheets, Rita. That would be amazing. That would feel so amazing. If the
Girl,
top
if
part,
you got a heat press, if you got a heat press, you got a big sheet iron.
I don't have a heat press.
Oh, girl.
I don't have a heat press. I've wanted one,
Rita,
but it's
I'm like
not been in
you.
my budget.
I love press sheets.
I do
I
too.
will go buy brand new sheets just so they're really crisp. Oh, I
Uh-huh.
love them.
I have to wash them before I can use them though. Sheila says if the top part of her top sheet is wrinkled, she'll iron it. And Rita says that she has all of her clothes hung up. Yeah, anything that is outerwear, so t-shirts, jeans, sweaters are folded because I don't want the hanger marks in them. But yeah, I hang up pretty much everything that you guys would ever see on me because I just know. I hang it up because we don't have the space for dressers anyway for that many clothes. Rita says she irons her sheets and puts baby powder on sheets. Feels wonderful on the skin.
My mother used to put shower to shower up under our sheets. So on top of the mattress cover, she would sprinkle the shower to shower and then put the bed sheet on top of
Yeah.
that.
Rita, do you powder your carpets?
Ooh, very good question.
I had an aunt that powdered her carpet, so I'm just wondering.
That's fair. Rita says she doesn't own a sweater anymore. She thinks she might have one hoodie. Yeah, I live cold enough. I live in the cold enough climate for it. Gotta have it. All right. How are you guys coming along? I'm still on step 4.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
What are we talking about? What'd you say?
Step 4.
I'm starting to press my step 4.
I'm putting the last corner on all of my step 4s now. She can't do
Chris.
yeah. Rita was saying she can't do the powder on her carpets due to pets. And Chris was saying, Rita, it's best if you don't spend the night at my house. Yeah, I love the cold weather and the cold climate. Gotta have it. All right. This is one of my darkest fabrics that I'm using for A, and my background is white. So this is going to be it's going to stand out a whole lot.
Oh, I got a kitty cat that's wanting petting. What you want, babe? You have Paladin. I have Oscar.
Yeah. What's so funny about it is I used to have Oscar too. I used to have a cat named Oscar. He very much liked my dad, which none of my other cats liked my dad.
Well, his name is Oscar because he looks like a grouch.
Oh, gotcha. Welcome in, Kelsey. Glad you are here. She says, I just checked Stiffit gallon jug on Amazon Canada. Costs over $45. Ouch. That's
TikTok
crazy.
shop.
Yeah, check TikTok shop and see if you're willing to go on TikTok. That's not my platform. I won't use it.
I
don't go on TikTok.
but I shop on it.
Well, I got off of
think
TikTok.
TikTok rots your brain.
Yeah, and that's kind of what my problem was, is I would get on there and I would scroll and look at content for a while, and then going back to normal everyday life was just so hard after spending so much time in the virtual world on TikTok. And so it was just not healthy for me. Yeah. So when it got shut down temporarily, I got off and have never been back on. I don't even think I've even closed my account. Like, I haven't even signed in to close my account. But yeah, I'm not on TikTok. That's the one platform I won't be on.
But I don't watch it.
Rita says that her old cat that passed was named Oscar. She was a grump and was mean. She'd walk across the room and just slap the dogs just because. Oh, DJ agrees with me. Rita says, I do not use TikTok. Nope, not happening. And DJ says, yeah, I can't be on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is fairly addictive. And so I was on it for a little bit as well.
I never figured out how to use it.
Oh, it's just like,
not any different than using anything else. It's irrelevant. That's my biggest thing. I can't ever find any relevance in anything that's on TikTok besides shopping.
Yeah.
I don't find any relevance on, it's just there to keep your attention rolling to the next scroll and the next scroll. That's
true. DJ says that they're on MeWe now more than any other platform. Patricia says Stiffit is $21.99 here on Amazon. Kelsey says I only iron if it's wrinkled. Oh, DJ, you need to come to the dark side. DJ says that they're not a cold weather person themselves. There's a lot of fun to be had in the cold weather environments. I promise. I haven't convinced either of them yet, but... Oh. All right, down to the last.
Is there any more info on your retreat? Where are we at?
We are still needing people to get signed up to hit our minimum. We're trying to hit it by May 1st. So we're trying to get to 30 people by May 1st. And then I can start releasing more details of the programs and things that we've got planned. So it's not going to take away from your sewing or quilting time. You're still going to have that 24/7 access. But I can't release any more details until we get that minimum. So I'm patient.
How many people are we shy?
Quite a few still. We're still sitting at 9. I know quite a few people are going to wait until April to sign up. So that's kind of where we are right now.
Okay.
So I wish I could say we were higher up right now, but we're not. But I fully expect that some of the quilters here in Wyoming will probably also fill in those roles. It has gone out to the quilters in Wyoming to advertise to them as well, so that they can start getting their registrations in.
Okay.
Oh, Marlene says, cold girls. I live in Southern Cal. 7 sweatshirts, 3 jackets and coats. Brr. Oh, I know, Rita. She says that she wished she could go to the retreat, but it's just not possible. I understand. It's a long drive for you, and that's hard on your body. Very, very hard on your body. So I get it. Hey, Joy T, welcome in. She says hi, Tammy, Kathy, and
Hi,
Alicia.
Quilty.
Glad you are here. All right, now I get to
Yeah, I'm
cut
not
and
really a
cross.
cold girl because it's not really cold where I live.
No, it's rarely cold where both of you live.
Yeah, rarely.
Yes. Patricia is
I
retiring in
mean,
October, so she'll be training in September. Put me down for next year. Absolutely. Absolutely, Patricia.
we do get, like 1 or 2 cold spells. I mean, but below freezing, probably 1. But other than that, it's normally stays 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, for us, that's cold, but nor for, people that get it all the time, that's summertime.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
we get a good 20s and 30s. But usually if it gets to the 20s, it'll be like, it's definitely like a snow or something happening.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're a little bit cooler than you are, but Kathy, but not like seriously. Maybe about 5 degrees or so
Yeah.
cooler than what you guys
And
have
and then when we have days below freezing, it may only be like 3 or 4 days, maybe.
in a row.
And
Yeah.
I mean, it just really depends on the year because, like we had those snow and ice days this year. Back in 21, we had snow and ice for 13 days straight. So it just really depends on the year. And when I say snow and ice, I mean it was below 0. And for
Yeah.
us, that's cold. I
I
mean,
don't think, yeah, we don't have very many days where you're in single digits and stuff like that.
Well, we
That's
had
like a isolated event and it'll last
yeah.
maybe 3 days and then it's like over.
Well, we did not get the cold that we were expecting this year, and we definitely have not gotten the snow. Marlene says that she would like to come, but it depends on her husband's knee. Surgery is in May, but we would drive, and who knows how he will feel by then. You can sign up all the way through August 1st. Let me put August 1st as the deadline. So if you decide between June or July that you can still make it, then sign up. Sign up. I would love to have you guys come. I don't know what how many hotel rooms will be left, but that's the main concern is, the hotel rooms and such. But we will figure something out as needed.
Well, what I found strange was when I called the hotel, they were like, "Oh yeah, all of the," because I asked for just a king size room for
Uh-huh.
a single occupancy room. She's like, "Those have all been sold." She said, "But I think we can work that out."
Yeah, and I
And
called
I
and,
told you,
and did all that other to get them going too.
and
After that.
they when we looked at those rates, if you go online, they're almost like the same exact rate online, or they're like $1 more than online.
Yeah, it is until you go to book it. Then when you go to book it, because I had a couple other people question it too. But then when you actually go to book it, the rate jumps if you're not on the retreat rate. So
Oh,
that's how they were doing it. I mean, it looks similar. It looks like it'd be the same thing or close to it, and it's actually not when you actually go to book it. just because they're going to be limited on rooms because we're taking them up.
Yeah.
Rita says if she really has a need, freezing below temp, a couple of hours drive up to Snowball Ski Resort and have more snow and cold than I want, which is northern Arizona, right? Oh, Kelsey's asking why the Cowboys would want their jeans that stiff.
I don't
Because
understand it
they're
either,
in
Kelsey.
saddles that are leather.
Yeah.
Their saddles will rub them raw if they didn't have something stiff.
Yeah, and the stiffness also protects the fabric.
Yeah.
Because when you are up in the saddle on a bucking bronc, or you're just in the saddle to begin with, your whole everything that you are wearing is to protect you, and your jeans being stiff actually protects you quite a bit. Quite a bit.
And it
I
keeps your
understand that
clothes
if we
from
were
tearing.
talking about actual cowboys, but we're talking about just a whole wearing jeans situation that these people are talking about. It ain't that many cowboys, for real,
It's because it looks
out there.
good.
Yeah, it's that same reason why you wear the big chain, the big gold chain necklace with the giant medallion, something or other hanging
Oh my
off of it,
gosh.
because you are trying to emulate something that you think looks awesome. So
Lord have mercy.
that and the pants that don't come all the way up to your waist, you're holding on to
And I
them
was
to
still
wear
getting
them.
rid of that. I'm still waiting on that to get out of here.
I know it needs to go.
Oh, they have here in a lot of stores, they have banned sagging. That's what they call that, a sagging.
They can ban it all they
Really?
want, but what they do
It
is
ain't
they
gonna
just
stop nothing, but they
No.
can do it.
They
they're-
kick them out of the store. They don't let them come in there.
That's
well.
all right. They'll go buy
the-
something online.
yeah,
They don't
the-
care.
Oh, I love
They
it.
don't
Sheila came back with an answer about the jeans, and she said it also protects the fabric, and then she says cowboy culture, and then Patricia came back with, and they look good in them.
Yes, they do.
Oh my goodness.
Promise
So
y'all
Patricia,
they know what I mean.
oh,
I grew up with horses, and we did trail rides at least once a month.
oh,
And I tell you, I had eyefuls every month.
mm-hmm.
Some nice looking gentlemen out there.
Kelsey says that she's like, okay, it just sounds uncomfortable to me, but I don't ride a horse.
It
I
does to
don't
me
either.
too, Kelsey.
I don't ride a horse either. It does not sound comfortable to me, but I also don't let my husband iron my jeans. My jeans are not ironed, period. There's a lot of things I will let him iron, but that's not it. Marlene says, she says the pajamas in public. Yes, that
They
happens here
need to
too.
ban that too. Pajamas and hair bonnets.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like, why do people want to go in public in their sleek clothes? Why do they not want to get dressed?
They need
Well-
to ban that too.
Well, if they change the name of Walmart to Target, we might solve half of these problems, but they're not going to do that.
Ain't that the truth?
Hi, Night Star Gazer. First time here, and I have to say this is quite an interesting conversation. You are so very welcome. If you will tell me a first name, I will do my best to remember it. Welcome. Glad you are here. Rita says she didn't do the trail rides. She did the real thing that was not involving a trail, because she was used to be in that real cowboy world where you do cattle roundups and herding, cutting, and all the stuff that goes with it. Yeah, that's the world I would want to be in. I don't want to do the rodeo stuff. But I love watching.
Well, yeah,
rodeo.
hey, Rita, they did that too where I was from. I didn't do it. I only did the trail rides and I broke horses. That's all I did.
I still have not yet been on a horse.
So
We will
everybody
eventually
that
get
knows
that.
the cowboy culture, can you explain to me what exactly is a cowboy church?
It actually is kind of like,
It's like a traveling church. It's like a traveling preacher.
yeah,
pretty much is
it
what it
is. And if you think about it like a motorcycle club, and how everybody subscribes to, having their motorcycle jackets on, the leather jackets, all of that. It's kind of like the same thing in cowboy church. It's kind of like that bonding about all of that. Kelsey is asking, ladies, do you have a block to show us? Not yet. Well,
Not
Cathy might.
yet.
Oh, no, okay.
Pieces.
Yep, we're just working on pieces so far. Just so far. That's where we're at. Sheila says, one time in college, a bunch of us went to Walmart in the middle of the night in our PJs. It felt slightly dangerous, right? It's only slightly dangerous. Oh. I will say the only time I've been to Walmart in my pajamas is when I am sick. You are not going to get me to wear anything else when I am sick. And the only reason that I would go in is because whoever I sent in could not find what I sent them in for.
I just can't do it.
Mm-mm.
I can't either. I just can't.
My version of pajamas is yoga pants and an oversized sweatshirt, though. It looks like just slouchy clothes versus pajamas.
I don't even go to Walmart in leggings.
All right, here's the part that I can show you guys. So I've got this part done. This is from tonight, and this is a part from last week. So that's as far as we've gotten so far.
This is where my block is today.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So
see?
I still have one to put on that side.
We are still getting there. We are definitely getting there. There's a lot of sew, then cut and press.
A lot of trimming.
Yeah, a lot of trimming. And that's what's taking so long for tonight. Rita says that she feels uncomfortable even going to Walmart with wearing the long dress things she wears. She cannot wear any type of pants. It rubs where the battery is. Yeah, I can imagine it would. I don't wear dresses all that often. So Patricia was telling Night Stargazer that it's a great group. And Night Stargazer came back with looks that way. Thank you. So this is Yuletide Sampler 2. This is a twice a month thing. It is the second and fourth Fridays of the month. Starts at 6 p.m. Mountain Time and runs until either we all get tired or we finish something. So that's usually how it goes. And I am always the host, so you can always find the live version here. Once the live ends, I make the video private, and then I download it and send it over to Cathy and Alicia, so you can check out their channels too. Their channel links are in the description box, and you'll be able to find the videos uploaded on their channels, usually by Monday the following after our live presentation. I am also live on Sunday nights with After Sunset Sunday. It starts at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. And I am also live on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Sundays and Tuesdays are every week. I am live every week. And then let's start with you, Alicia. When are you live, Alicia?
I am going to start going back live. My schedule was not working out for it.
Okay.
Before, so I had to let that go, but I'm going to start doing probably impromptu Saturday lives.
Oh,
with
okay.
some sewing.
Nice.
So I'm going to start doing a little bit more of that.
And then Cathy, I know you don't typically go
I'm
live,
alive every day, but I don't. I'm alive every day, but I don't do lives. I release a video 4 days a week. Monday night is my updates. Wednesdays I do a whip. Fridays I do just whatever I have on my table that maybe I can finish. And Saturdays I do a sew along Saturday, which is where we choose a pattern once a month to do a quilt. Every Saturday we do, well, the one for tomorrow, it was almost 2 hours long, but you only see about 30 to 45 minutes of it.
Okay.
I don't bring you along for all the pressing and trimming and all that stuff.
Oh,
I mean, who wants to see all of it?
Come
Who
on,
wants to see all?
I need something to sleep by. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm just
I,
kidding,
I,
guys.
I'm going to tell you what, I go to people's channel that I need to catch up on. At night, I'll lay in bed and I'll cut it on, and doggone it, it runs through their whole channel, and I might have seen the first 10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, I know that feeling. And great, guys. I see that Cathy and DJ have put their channel links in. If you have a content channel, if you are a content creator on YouTube, you are always welcome to do exclamation selfie in the chat. And that will give links out to those channels. So yeah, Night Stargazer, you have walked into a fantastic community that is full of support for each other, and there's always fun stuff going on, and there's always like everybody channel hops. So you might be over at somebody else's channel, and then they'll go, well, I'm going to be over at so and so's watching that later. So you'll find that there's a lot of that in our community here. Oh, very good, DJ. DJ says my family and friends and I are talking about doing our first live stream on Fuzzy's Adventures and More. Congratulations, that's a milestone.
Oh,
That's exciting. Very exciting. All right, I am now working on step 5. Sorry.
I have a question.
I have an
What
answer.
exactly is a MeWe?
MeWe, very good question. MeWe is a social media platform. It's formatted very similarly to Facebook, but there's no ads. No ads whatsoever.
So how do you spell that?
MEWE. Yep, it is just a
Like
simple.
me and we.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. MeWe kind of took off during the pandemic. A lot of people were leaving Facebook in droves because of all the misinformation, thanks to the wonderful pandemic that we were facing. And they were also needing to disconnect from so much stuff being shoved down their throats.
Hi, Karen.
Hey, Carrie, welcome in. So that's when I joined MeWe. So I've been there a long while, but I just got our Facebook, our MeWe group up and running. So if you want to share quilting content and all of that, participate in Show and Tell, you can do all of that through MeWe instead of through Facebook. So if you don't want to be a Facebook user, I'm not going to make you be. You can send me an email or you can go on MeWe. Either one works. Oh, Patricia.
That's all I needed. Another platform I have to learn.
Oh, it's not hard. I promise. If you know how to use Facebook, you definitely know how to do MeWe. Patricia says she starts her weekends with Sean on Saturday and ends it with Tammy on Sunday. Lots of lives and content in between. And Chris catches Sean too. I am never up that early.
Me neither.
It is so hard for me to be awake that early.
I used to be. I used to be an early riser, and now I just can't because I don't go to bed early enough to be an early riser.
That's true. That's true.
But do you know, I have not been able to catch Will and Jess since I got sick. I haven't been able to catch them.
Well, it's late night. I'm over there Monday nights only. I don't catch them any other night. Chris is wanting to know, what is your channel name, Alicia? And that is Quilty Bird Piecing. Let me grab your link real quick and I will go drop it in the chat.
Thank you.
That way you don't have to worry about trying to figure out how you're going to communicate in the chat. we all connect differently to our channels, guys. So sometimes some things are easy and sometimes things are not easy. So let me go grab that. There we go. So that should be the link that will take you over to her channel. And I just clicked it and it does work. So make sure that you are going over and you hit subscribe over at Alicia's channel and turn those notifications on. You definitely want to be notified. May I ask, are you all using a laser light? I've been debating about getting one. Yes, we actually are.
Yes.
I got mine, and then Cathy, I think, got hers after mine, maybe.
I was the last one.
Yep, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being the last one.
No.
You're waiting for us to all test it out and make sure. And let me share with you, I'm going to share the link to the community post. And this is going to take you to the one that I got. Now, it took a little while to get in. A subscriber got mine for me. But it is absolutely worth it. Speaking of notifications, apparently my husband forgot that I was live tonight and didn't look at the calendar to see. And so he's been texting me and asking what I am doing. So, such an interesting night.
It's Friday Night Live.
It is. I know. Every second and fourth Fridays. It does work on all colored fabrics, Night Stargazer. Yes. I've got black fabric and white fabric, and it works equally well on both of those. The only thing it doesn't work really well on is the clear acrylics. Oh, no. Well, it does work on red as far as I've seen, but are you having problems with red?
Mine is a red light.
Mine is too.
It's on the back, so I mean, as long as it's on the back and the back of your fabric is like this color, and not this color, well, you could see it, but it's
just not as bright. Just not as
not
bright.
real easy.
Yeah,
it's not real easy.
If you have acrylic surrounding your machine, the laser light will go directly through the acrylic. So until you put something in the way, you're not going to be able to see exactly where that laser light is pointed until you put some fabric in the way, or paper or something. Let's see. Kelsey says that she has laser light but had to put it away. She's getting it out tomorrow. See, we're good influence on you, right? Carrie says it was a struggle because the thread gremlins were breaking my thread. I think it was just trying to go too fast. Oh no. Oh my gosh, because she just finished quilting her niece's quilt. Congratulations on finishing through that. Oh, I didn't know there was a green laser out there. Night Stargazer says, I heard green works better, so I was curious. I would be happy to try one. You want to get me one and send it to me, and I will be happy to try it out for you and tell you what I think. I'm just kidding. You don't have to get me anything. But I am always happy to try things out. I did get some happy mail in, so you guys will see a short from me tomorrow about the happy mail I got. I'm super excited about it. I've already been planning with it. Oh, you're so welcome, Night Stargazer. Thank you. Oh, it is just so heartbreaking, says Rita. I actually have to go and buy fabric and do the Route 66 quilt. Just such a tragedy that I have to go buy fabric.
Right? I'm so sorry.
I'm glad I can contribute to your delinquency. And see, Carrie's on board too. She says that's terrible, Rita.
That's just awful.
I know. How dare I? How dare I? It's my fault, Rita. You know it's my fault. Patricia says we're all here to support you in this difficult time, Rita. We are all here supporting you for this. I think Baron needs to have the camera on you and videotape you picking out this fabric so that we can just see how heartbroken you are. Oh, okay. So apparently, Night Stargazer says there is a company that offers a green and a red. Can't think of the company at the moment. That's exciting. I did not know about that.
Oh.
And Rita is blaming me for her having to purchase fabric. I know. I put you in that imposition. Well, I'm so sorry.
And if y'all don't know this, I have a D-stash going on Sunday.
There you go.
4 p.m. Central Time.
See? You guys heard it here first. There is another source for your fabric addiction. Oh, Rita, I cannot wait to see the video. She said that she can do that. Have Baron holding the camera while she's fabric shopping. Oh, she's gonna roast me in that video. I know she is. Anyone ever saw me buying fabric would go, OMG, just hurry up and choose already. Patricia says I'm a big influence. Well, you know, either you got it or you don't, right? Is that what we're going with? Can I stick to that one? I got Alicia and Cathy stuck on this project. So if it wasn't enough of a clue that I've got other content creators over here doing projects with me, then yeah, I'm sorry.
But we love it. This is the second one we've done, isn't it, Tim? Yeah.
It is.
Have we done more than two?
We did Land That I Love, and then now this
Yeah.
one. And we made Land That I Love into a month-to-month project. Oh, Rita says she's in love with that pattern, especially that panel. I know, right? And I forgot to message her. I need to message her. The lady that has that shop. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. So I need to fix that. We need to give her a lot of thanks for being so sweet. Kelsey says, I can't buy any more fabric because I don't have any room for it. Well, see, if you're doing it as a month-to-month project, you're not actually storing it. You are actively working on it once every month. So you don't necessarily have to have room for it.
And Kelsey, I'm not selling, I'm adopting. It's a rehoming fee. That's what mine is. It's a rehoming fee, and it comes in its own box.
There you go. So you can hide the box under the bed until you have room in your sewing area for it.
Oh God.
I'm not trying to give you all ideas.
That I just have a shopping problem. It's just not going to change.
Oh, I gotta trim all these now. Darn it. I was hoping I could sew the other side before I trimmed, but nope.
No, they have to be trimmed.
Aw,
I did the same thing too, Tammy. I thought, oh, I could go in and sew them and no, can't do that.
Oh, Patricia's laughing at the rehoming. I know, right? Well, guys, I bought some fabric from somebody, and I won't tell you who because I'm not feeding your addiction like that. If they're not in the live, I'm not promoting them for that. But I bought some fabric for someone, and they're adding more fabric to it, so they haven't shipped it yet. So I don't know how big my box is actually going to be when it comes in, but I did buy some fabric. I just haven't seen it yet. Hey, Alex, welcome in.
Hi, Alex.
Good to see you.
Hi, Alex.
Good
Well,
to
I
see
have a question about a online store.
Okay. We might have an answer.
I had just seen them online and I ordered a kit from them. Now, after some of y'all tell me what you know about them, I may or may not.
Addiction.
No.
God,
It's webfabrics.net.
Never heard of them.
I get all kinds of emails and stuff from them. I don't know if it's from an online shop hop that I did, but I had ordered a kit. It's like a 3-yard kit. You get a pattern free and you order like you order a certain color like a kit color.
Yeah.
And then I ordered it, and I had received a call from, I'm guessing, someone that worked there, telling me they were out of the line that I had chosen, but they would find one comparable if that was okay with me. And I'm like, yeah, that's perfectly fine, not a problem for me. Even though I like the colors, it was Tango is the one that I had chosen.
Okay.
And I can still get the Tango colors at my local quilt shop. I believe they still have some yardage left. Not a lot, but some.
Yeah.
And but they called and did that, and I'm like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. And they're like, well, we'll send you an email. Okay, great. Not a problem. I'm not a picky person when it comes to things like that. I mean, I love fabric, so surprise me. If what I ordered's not there, surprise me. I don't care.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks later, this is a month after I've ordered it, all of a sudden I get an email that they canceled my order.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, what?
That is not okay.
So I was like, they could have called me because they had called me once before.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I'm just, so then I got a not so good feeling about it.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
And when I get that not so good feeling, I like really back away, but I hate to do that because I mean they weren't super, cheap or anything like that. But
I would back
I
away
mean,
too. That doesn't sound like good customer service.
well, at
Might
first
be
I
a little
thought,
sketchy.
wow, they called me. I thought, wow, they called me. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, Alex said she's not heard of them before.
Me
But
either.
she's also, right now, she says she's had a very bad pain day. I am sending you virtual hugs because I understand that. Let's see. Patricia has never heard of them. And then Carrie says she has to be picky because she doesn't have a lot of room to store it. Right?
Hmm.
Alex agrees it's not very good business. And Patricia online shops was so never had a bad experience with them. True.
I can never find anything on their website that's in stock.
Oh, there is that. There is that. And I don't want to. I'm not going to YouTube or Facebook reel buy.
I'm
I'm
not
not.
I'm not gonna buy from them there because you get a little caught up in that.
Yeah.
And but I have gone because I thought, well, maybe they have, on their website, and I can never find anything in stock on their website.
Well, nothing in stock that you want anyway.
There,
Um.
yeah, you're going to look for something specific, even if they had it on the show, like maybe the night before, right?
Yeah.
And they generally don't sell out of everything on the show so that they don't have it in stock in the store.
Yeah.
But I can never find it on the website like they have it in the store.
Gotcha. Rita says, Kathy, you're not alone on that concept. Seems a few are experiencing the same issue from them. So she has heard of that company.
Okay.
Oh,
And then Kelsey says she just has far too much fabric. She needs to reorganize again and get busy sewing. When I did a lot of my reorganizing before I moved out here, when I was in my other studio space, I got all the like comic book boards and magazine boards, and that was a beast. It was a beast to reorganize all of it. But once I did that, it's given me the opportunity to actually sew and actually use what I have because I actually can see it, I can get to it, I can touch it, feel it, all of that. It's been amazing. So I understand you on that one.
Yeah.
and I don't buy loose fabric often.
Yeah.
I'm a quilt kit kind of girl, so I don't have like bolts and bolts and bolts and bolts of fabric.
Yeah. Marlene says that, hey, Kathy Strickland, welcome in. Glad you're here. Marlene says,
Alicia.
oh, Alicia. She's in there
And
showing her bolts of
I've
fabric.
got a shelf of about 7 more bolts over here.
I don't.
But I will say, some of the bolts I bought to make tops out of. So I have them,
I don't
or
have a. I
and
know a
I
lot of people
have,
have a lot of fat quarter bundles, and like I have
yeah,
some, but I don't have a heaping whole lot of those either. Like I said, when I buy like the whole
yeah.
whole kit, something to put
Yeah.
together. So
Now I'm one of them individual fabric buyers because I'm like, oh, I really like that. I could find something to sew that in.
Yeah.
And the Fat Quarter Shop flowering sew along that I've done, we just got the 12th block.
Okay.
That one I used my stash. Literally, that is all I used was my stash. Didn't buy a single thing for that sew along. And I used like fat quarters.
Yeah.
I used all fat quarters on it. And I can actually, the blocks I showed you earlier when we were talking about how you were storing,
Yeah.
all
hmm
12, All 12 of these blocks here were done with my stash. Every single one of them.
Good job.
Let's see.
Because I
Zaza.
didn't want to go buy fabric.
Oh, Zaza. She says, Alicia the Quilt Kit girl. That is the understatement of the century.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Marlene says that is if talking about the so yeah, if it's been on the show, it's usually sold out. And then she also said, okay, so Patricia buys bolts in background colors, white, black, and cream, and Marlene agrees because she does that same thing too.
Yeah, I do too.
And I have a couple of bolts of like gray and blue, and then I have the one that I bought to go with this quilt that we're doing, because you basically need one to do this quilt. But
Yeah.
I don't have very many other than that.
So a lot of my bolts came from my grandmother, and not all of them are cotton. Like some of them are, or they are cotton, but they're very lightweight cotton. So like batiste or such. So they're more for heirloom sewing. So I do have some of those, but then I got really incredibly lucky last year at a quilt show. They were selling, you can fill your plastic bag, your Walmart shopping bag, for so many dollars, what have you. And I always wait until Sunday to go to that quilt show because I can do that. And I can fill it up with all kinds of stuff. And they had 2 bolts of fabric that I was like, okay, I could use those. And so I asked somebody, I'm like, do I have to take these off the bolt to fit them in the bag? Like, does it have to completely fit in the bag? Or can I, what can I do? And she just took my bag, opened it up a little bit, stuffed the bolts in there, and the top, like 3/4 of the bolts are sticking out. And she's like, they're in your bag. I'm like, okay, that works. So I came home with a couple of bolts of fabric, and it was, I think it was $10 a bag is what they were selling it for at that point. And I got 2 bags worth of fabric stuff. So $20, and I had 2 bolts of fabric and tons of scrap fabrics too that I had picked up, and other stuff that I picked up from the quilt show. So it was perfect. Alex has been practicing her butterflies. She's putting on her 1890s MS Warrior gown so that she can make sure she likes the way it looks good. I'm looking forward to that. And Alex, I'm kind of in the same weather as you are. Earlier she said it was 80 yesterday and 40 today. Yeah, it's kind of that here too. Yeah, Chloe, it is a deal. I love that quilt show. That is my birthday quilt show, and I go to it every year. It's not, they didn't host it because of my birthday. It just happens to be. They just happen to have it right at my birthday. Every year. Let's see. Alex says that her gown is inspired by Worth's 1890 butterfly gown. I look forward to seeing that. You can share that in Sew and Tell, Love to see it and love to share it and show it off for you. Would love to. Okay. I have got something going on. So I've now broken thread twice.
When in doubt, rethread the whole machine.
Well, I rethreaded the top, which is the one that broke. But we're going to see if I've got some thread caught up in the bobbin case somehow when it broke the first time. Because that's likely what's going on. Zaza says, I'd be saying they have it to celebrate your birthday if I was you. Yeah, I should. I should totally, tell them that that's what they're doing. And not be, ashamed of it at all. Because that is true. I mean, they're hosting it on my birthday or before my birthday or right around my birthday. So I don't mind.
Quite nice of them to do that, huh?
It is, right? I mean, I just had to move to Wyoming to get to them. That's all it was. They've been doing it for years and waiting on me. That's
Very
what it
generous.
is. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what better state for me to move to than a state that has a quilt show right around my birthday every year. Right around my birthday every year.
Well, I'm so sad I missed our quilt show here. Oh, it just that devastated me, not being able to go to a quilt show.
Well, you had a very good excuse. You were not well enough to go.
No,
How about you glad you're well enough to be here now?
me too. I was beginning to wonder how long it stuff was going to last, and then now they've come out with a report. There's a new COVID out, and it's called cicada or something like that. I'm like, Lord, I probably had the locust disease.
Oh,
Because I
we
mean,
went from Chinese to locust. All right.
I know, right?
Oh,
Don't blame that on our locust. I mean, really.
Alex says that the quilt show in January is usually the week of her birthday. That's awesome. Dora Lynn says when she traveled through Las Vegas, she went to So Yeah to meet the boys, but they are always too busy setting up for their retreats. Oh, I bet. They're crazy busy. I have not been to So Yeah yet. I've been to Las Vegas, but it was before I knew about So Yeah. And I was on a semi truck, so we couldn't exactly stop at the quilt shop in the semi truck. They kind of frown
Well,
on that.
you could have, but it might have been frowned upon.
Yeah, that's usually where it is. Chris is asking if you are still going to Paducah, Kathy. I don't
Yes,
think
I
so.
am still going to Paducah.
All right.
I am so excited. Y'all just do not know. This old country girl is going places this year.
You are. She's going to be in Paducah, and then she's going to be in Wyoming.
Now I'm going to be in Wyoming, then Paducah.
Oh, that's right. It is in that order, isn't
Yeah,
it?
because I'm going in October to Paducah. Um, Now, I mean, my son, he lived not an hour away from Paducah
Okay.
when he was in the military. And I thought all those times I went up there to see them, and I never went to Paducah.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
I have a friend that her son lives in Paducah. So
Okay.
I may have to call him up and visit with him and his wife for an afternoon and
Yeah.
see their boys.
And get your time in Paducah. You
Yeah,
definitely need.
he's the one that always comes down when he comes in home and he goes back north.
Uh-huh.
He carries everything to make red beans and rice
Oh
because
my
he's
gosh.
like they just don't have the stuff up there.
That's true.
I'm like, they do have red beans and rice, don't they?
Uh,
And he's
You
like,
got the white
well,
sausage.
mm-mm. You got to get the other stuff. Um, so Zaza says that Nikki B is also going to Paducah too. Um, let's see. Joy T is asking Alex if
oh,
she wears the gowns she makes or she sells them. They sound pretty. Where am I at? Rita says she thinks she's going to make some of those chickens that you put on beads on and such, and then sew them together to give for hanging by a doorway. That sounds interesting. You can definitely share on Sew and Tell. We'd love to see it. Where am I at? I was going back up and now I'm going back down. Patricia is going to Vegas end of April and going to the store then. Going to Sew Yeah then. And making everything for the gown, the petticoat, the corset, and the combinations. Oh, wow. That's awesome,
Cool.
Alex. I still have a dress I need to make, but I think I'm going to have to wait until after we move before I start it. Because I definitely don't want to try to move in the middle of making the dress that I could make. It may be next year's project anyway. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Now I've got to trim and press, and then I'll be ready for step 6. How are you guys doing?
I have one block done.
You're ahead of me. I don't
I
have one
went
block
ahead and
done.
just did a block, but I'm
Oh,
pressing my pieces out now to start assembling.
okay. That works.
But then don't we have to do like sashings around it?
Not for this one. No, this one,
It might be-
once you're assembling that 9 patch, you're done.
So now I'm wondering, what do I have these sashings for?
Is it from last month?
No, I did like, oh, I haven't showed y'all the one from last month, did I?
I don't know. I can pull one of mine out. I didn't
That's
put my
what last
sashings
month
on.
looks like.
Yeah, I still don't have my sashings on last month's.
Did I put yeah, I did put the sashings
Yeah,
on last month.
you've got your sashings on. I don't. That's what I'm lacking on mine. I need to go back and finish them. I've been trying to get quilts off the quilt frame. I finally got one off the quilt frame today. So it's ready to be trimmed and then bound. And it's going to
Well,
have to
I'm trying to
be...
get a quilt to the quilt frame.
Oh. Well, I've got another one ready to load, but I've also got to pull, before I load it, I've got to pull the ones for sale in April. Because I am selling off some quilt tops in April, guys. Towards the end of April, I'm going to have a Christmas in April to beat my Christmas in July. We're going to sell off some finished quilts, and then we are going to sell off some quilt tops. So they are unquilted. So you would be responsible for the quilting.
You didn't see the block. This is what mine looked like since I wasn't here at all.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's pretty.
In February.
Very pretty.
It is pretty. Well, we're
Well, and
catching
you
back up.
notice that in the book they used the blues, and I didn't really want a blue because I want this to be a true Christmas quilt.
Yeah.
Not like I don't have enough of them, you know. I have a bunch of them, but I wanted to be able to have one that if I want to pass it to one of my kids, you know, for Christmas, I can. I'm trying to get enough Christmas quilts so I can give all of my kids one for Christmas with their spouses.
All I've got to say is when somebody goes through my quilts after I pass away, they better really love Halloween.
Well, see, mine is Christmas, and my kids know that Christmas is my absolute favorite holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But then I start thinking about it. I might not do Easter quilts, but I have boxes and boxes of bunny rabbit decorations for Easter.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, well, but what it is, I really want to get enough quilts to give my kids one Christmas, so they'll all have a Christmas quilt.
Oh, no, that's a good idea.
And then, oh, that reminds me, have we seen Laura around here? Is she okay?
I haven't seen her on my channel in a hot minute. Guys, in the chat, if you will let us know what's the latest you've heard from Laura, please. Oh, Rita's so funny. She just put it in the chat. So it says, okay, why did someone not tell me that when you use your scraps and crumbs, that every size on the planet from 1/2 inch to 5 inch half square triangles, they all reproduce? I know, right? It's amazing. It's amazing how that happens. I love it.
Yeah, my next sew along in April is going to be a scrappy quilt. I can't remember what it's called, but I put it in my updates Monday, but I can't remember. I'll put it in my updates again on Monday, which one it is. But all of the scraps that I have from my sunbeam quilts, like everything up the last 3 quilts I've done, I have scraps sitting over here on my table. like right here. This is all scraps.
Yeah.
They're all going to be cut into 5-inch squares. If they can't go into a 5-inch square, they're going to be boxed up.
And sent to me.
Um,
Allergic to
maybe you
scraps.
want them.
Yep.
And
Well, maybe.
so all
I am thoroughly allergic to Scrappy.
Well, you're welcome to send it to me. You know I will put it to good use. It will not go to waste.
well, Alicia, you said you're allergic to scrapping.
Yes. I am
What I'm going to
thoroughly
do,
allergic to Scrappy.
well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out my QUILT, and I have a 5-inch die that I can cut all my fabrics
Yeah.
to 5 inches.
Anything that you
Because
don't
the
need,
scrappy
yeah.
quilts, oh wait, no, I'm not using a scrappy. I'm using takes two charm quilts. That's the one I'm using.
Gotcha.
I was thinking I was using scrappiness as happiness. I'm not using that one this time.
Welcome in,
But
Bob. Bob has joined the chat. Glad you're here. And Susan is
hi,
also
Bob.
here. She says she's lurking while she's
Susan.
trying to get her darn things organized. I hear you on that for sure.
So I'm using the just takes two charm or just two charm quilts.
Okay.
And so I'm going to be cutting down. And the funny thing is, you don't need a full two charm packs.
Yeah.
So I was like, why am I going to open a charm pack to do this? I've got plenty of scraps that I can cut 5-inch squares off of. And I've
Yeah.
already got a bunch of 5-inch squares already cut from other scraps. So I was like, why don't I just use those? Because a charm square, 5 inches.
Yeah, it is.
Zaza does not do scrappy either.
Yeah, she's with Alicia on that.
But I can't do it.
Yeah, guys, if you need to get rid of your scraps, just box them up, send them to me. I will work all the way down to 1-inch squares. So anything below that goes into my bucket for dog beds. And if I don't make it, somebody else will make the dog bed. So I've got people who will make them. So, but I take scraps, and I do not mind. I actually really enjoy it, in case you guys saw that recently. Hey, Deborah, welcome in. She says she is from Amherstburg, Ontario. Glad to have you here.
Hi, Deborah.
Glad to have you.
Hi, Delia.
Let's see, is that Delia?
Canada?
Delia?
Huh?
Delia?
No. Oh, yeah, Delia. I'm sorry.
Hi, Delia.
I didn't see you come in, Delia. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm sitting here orienting my pieces for this 9-patch for this block, and my brain temporarily hiccuped. Oh,
yeah, this block isn't going to look so pretty, but, okay. It'll be okay.
It will be fine. For me, a scrap is 1 to 2 inches pieces. Anything else is not really a scrap. Rita. I go all the way. If I can't fit it on if it is not a fat quarter or a quarter or half yard, then it goes into scraps at that point. And I cut a lot of different sizes out of my scraps. And I keep cutting and keep using until I run out. So, and I haven't run out yet, so I don't foresee it ever happening, but I will always take more. Watching Michigan basketball. Who is winning, Delia?
All right.
I can watch some basketball in person. I'm not good about watching it on TV or YouTube or anything, but I can watch some basketball in person.
I can watch basketball any way it's played.
Well, my problem is
Go
ahead.
I said I can watch it anyway. I can watch pickup basketball in the park.
Oh, I can watch it in the park. That's fine. My issue with basketball on TV is that the buzzers and screeches are so much more amplified on the microphones, and I struggle watching. I need to be able to see the whole environment. Basketball, to me, I need the whole environment for it. I was a cheerleader for lots of years in school, and that's what I cheered for with basketball. So I need to have the gym environment. Oh, March Madness. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
see. Good point, Zaza. She says, I thought they said not to stuff dog beds with scraps, that it's dangerous. Because Rita is also stuffing the tiny pieces she uses for stuffing when she makes the puff quilts for her dogs. And I've heard that too, but I don't know if you're like double layering if it's better. Joy T says that she heard that too from her vet. Yeah. I think cats, it would be better for cats because cats don't tend to tear up their beds and swallow the contents like dogs do. I've never stuffed any of Paladin's beds with scraps, fabric scraps. Patricia says the sneaker squeaks bug her too. Yeah, I can't do the sneaker squeaks on TV basketball. I would have to watch it on mute.
Okay.
Wow, that turned out gorgeous, Alicia. Gorgeous.
Did I miss it? Did I miss it?
No, well, it's up right now. She has it up right now, and I'm almost there. I'm sewing all of my blocks because we're making what, 3?
Yeah.
So pretty, Alicia.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it just came up on my tablet. So
Oh yeah, y'all
my
got the 30
feed is a
second delay.
little slower than we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what my block looks like.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Pretty.
Well, give me a minute and I will have one for you guys too, so you guys can see mine. Because mine is a little bit spookier. Because you know me.
It's spookier.
I gotta go spooky. We got to have some spooky. We're doing Halloween. I'm doing Halloween. Y'all might not be, but I'm doing Halloween.
Because I'm still piecing my blocks together. I just got one done. That's it.
Okay.
Well, 2 done now. But I still have to press them.
Let's see.
And I don't know how I do it, but I cut my fabric the right size and I trim down the right size, and doggone it, when I put them together, they don't want to match.
I hear you on that. Hey Raven, welcome in. Welcome. Glad you are here.
Hi, Raven.
Rita says, looky Alicia, that is scrappy. It's coordinated.
Is it really?
She's trying to convince you that it is.
Real, because I'm telling you, the thought of Scrappy just make me itch.
Well, Scrappy, how our grandmothers did it, and Scrappy, how we do it, are 2 different things now.
Yeah. Scrappy, how our grandmothers did it was because that's all that they had. And they didn't have any other fabrics to put with it. Scrappy, how we do
from
it.
my grandmother was clothes that had holes in them.
Mm-hmm.
And she cut them down to squares that she could sew together.
My grandmother just had terrible taste and stuff. I'm just gonna tell the truth. It was just ugly.
Okay, so if you know Alicia's grandmother, don't say anything.
Seriously, she made me a quilt. I remember, and it had this bright pink corduroy, and it was just ugly, and plaid, and it's kind of like your mama would tell you that stripes and polka dots don't go together. Like you ain't supposed to dress and put stripes and polka dots in the same outfit. My grandmother, regardless of what she did, them stripes and them polka dots was gonna be in there.
So basically, you just told us that you have a nickname for that quilt, and it's called the kitchen sink. She put the whole kitchen sink in that quilt.
And of course, I had to put it on my bed because when she came by, she wanted to see it, like on the bed. But she didn't make it till I was probably about 12 or 13 years old. So I was old enough to know that I did not like it.
Yeah.
And I did not want it. But every time she came, my mama made me go upstairs and change the bed. So it will be on the bed when she got there.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
okay.
grandmother, she made those that look like patchwork quilts.
Oh, okay.
Now, she might have done, crazy looking fabrics like that. She always backed it with something really soft, though.
Oh,
And
nice.
she did like a patchwork stitch on hers, too. So it,
Okay.
it looked like that's how it was supposed to look. And she always made it look cute, even if the fabrics were just the most awful fabrics. I
It was
mean,
the most god awful thing you ever
yeah,
did want to see. She would go
that
get on
still,
the phone and tell everybody in the family how beautiful her quilt was and
Uh-huh.
how it looked. And it just dresses up her room so nicely. And it was the ugliest.
Oh, I
I'm
well,
can
maybe
just
like,
she was
I can just see you grimacing when you heard
I
your
really
grandmother saying
was.
that too.
It was terrible.
but I bet anything you would give anything to have that quilt back.
Would I absolutely would at this point. I really would, but that does no less mean that it wasn't ugly. It really
No,
was. I just would take it back.
An abomination to taste.
I know I have asked my mother multiple times and my dad, if they knew where those bedspreads were that my grandmother made us when we were little, because my older sister and I are 19 months apart. So, my grandmother, they always treated us like we were twins. And I
Oh,
mean, if you've seen us, we look like twins.
okay. Yeah.
Um, And so, like my older sister and I shared a bedroom until mom and daddy added on to the house. But we shared a bedroom up until like my older sister was like 10.
Okay.
And once they added on to the house, we didn't necessarily have to share a bedroom. I had my own room, she had her own room, but she had the bigger bed. She had the queen size bed, so I slept in the room with her.
Oh.
And but when we shared a bedroom, we had twin size beds, and my grandmother had made us bedspreads. Now, this is what I'm saying. Them things were stiff and itchy and scratchy. They were not very soft on the top, but the bottom was.
Yeah.
And but our beds looked exactly the same, and Mama would let us pick out what pillowcase we wanted for our bed, as long as it matched the bedspread. It wasn't hard to match the bedspread
Yeah.
because there was every color under the sun in that bedspread.
All right. There is a question for Alicia from
Yes,
Deborah. What kind of machine is yours?
it is a Burnett B77.
Okay. Very good. So Burnett 77. Let's see. Raven says the quilt from her grandma got burned in the 4th of July accident. My uncle and his bestie had a bottle rocket fight, started her tent on fire. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Um, Sheila says, every family member had to change their quilts when she came over. Talk
Yeah.
about Alicia's grandmother.
Y'all, don't forget
Oh,
to give a thumbs up, y'all.
yes, please give
Did
me a
you,
thumbs up, guys.
did you just notice that it looks like Will just went live?
Oh, did he really?
William.
I
Yeah, it
did
looks
not
like
know.
William just went.
I did not know. Well, what we can do, guys, if you would like, is I can drop everybody over to William's live here in just a second. Let me finish sewing this and press it real quick. And then I will find the link and we'll drop everybody over there. So if you want to go give them a thumbs up, give William and Jess a thumbs up over at My So-Called Life, you are welcome to do so. Thank you, Delia. She says that rent was paid. I appreciate it. And remember, guys, that this live does go private as soon as we are off the live stream. I make it private. So you'll be able to watch till the end when we jump over to William's live. But after that, you will not be able to see this until it's uploaded over at Cathy or Alicia's channel. You'll be able to catch it on both channels because they're both here tonight. But they will
Oh,
get it uploaded on their
Joyce,
channels.
you're okay.
I know. I know. We are having too much fun, but I do need to eat, guys. I am on steroids right now. And my body is telling me I am hungry constantly. And I've managed to
Oh,
make it 2 hours at this point without eating anything.
I'm
So
going.
yeah.
I'm going to make it bad for you. My husband brought in Johnny's.
Oh my gosh. I do want pizza. Oh, that's evil. That is so evil. Pizza would be a fantastic meal. I really shouldn't, but pizza would be fantastic. And I'd probably have to go pick up a frozen one at Walmart because the ones that they could deliver, just I can't justify the expense, and I don't want to go out and get it. But we'll see. All right, you guys ready to show your blocks? Oh, you're muted, Alicia, or something. I couldn't hear you. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, can hear you now.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, so
Oh, look at
mine.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
So mine is definitely spooky. I love yours, Alicia. I love that red star in the
Thank you.
center. Guys, these are fantastic. All right, so you got 2 more to do, guys. If you were doing this along with us, you got 2 more to do. So get all 3 blocks done, and we will pick up with block 8, or month 8, and that is going to be on the 10th of April. So the 10th of April, please do not miss this Tuesday night. This is the last one before the last show and tell of the cycle. So you guys will want to be here because we're going to have some fun. And I might give out additional show and tell or super chat tickets. I don't know. You guys will just have to be here to find out. So if you want a super chat ticket this Tuesday, make sure you're there. So guys, thank you all for being here. We greatly appreciate everything that you guys do for us. This is a fantastic community. We could not do it without you. Make sure that you have checked out Cathy's channel over at My Hobby Home and that you have checked out Alicia's channel at Quilty Bird Piecing. Give them some love. Make sure you've liked their videos and give them some good, appropriate comments on their videos because I'm sure that they would appreciate it.